SELAH, SELAH, SELAH moments.
Hey everyone, it's Nikki Cherie, your corporate MC, mentor, and coach. This week's Selah is coming off of the heels of a pretty tough and challenging week for me personally. And in my reflection, I had to think about why I make some of the decisions that I make, what is important to me, and the role that I choose to play in the lives of others when I'm serving them. Last year, I went to a conference and it was very impactful in helping me to understand better who I am. One of the exercises that we did, the facilitator asked us to think about where we wanted to expand or to play bigger and to be more of, and to write that down on a stone for our remembrance. And when I wrote it down on my stone, you'll see the word that I wrote. The word is pillar. I've always been a pillar. I've been uplifting and supporting and holding it down for other people and helping them to achieve and accomplish their goals. That is a part of my purpose and passion. So when I looked up the word pillar though, because someone earlier this week also mentioned to me that I had been a pillar in their lives and just how important it was for them, it brought me back to one of my whys in terms of what I'm willing to do in order to give. The definition of the word pillar is an upright shaft or structure of stone, of brick, or other material, relatively slender in proportion to its height, and of any shape in section, used as a building support or standing alone as for a monument. And so, based on the definition, if someone plays the role of pillar in your life, that means that they're strong, they're built on a strong foundation, and their sturdiness. You're undergirding and supporting the life, the contributions, the values, the dreams, the fears of others. And so as I think about that in terms of what I've gone through this week, I wanted to then take the acronym PILLAR and share with you some of the things that resonated in my soul in terms of how I show up every day in the lives of others. And that makes being a pillar that much more rewarding. And so as you ask yourself, how much are you willing to give? What line are you willing to cross? What is enough or more than enough for you in terms of you being a pillar in the life of someone else? I want you to ponder and think on these things. The first thing that came to my mind when I thought about the role that I play as a pillar was this. I am someone who is purposeful and intentionally loves and lifts another to rise. I am willing to give it my all, in other words, to make sure that someone who has determined whatever level of success is important, that they accomplish it. Next, as a pillar, I am someone who proactively integrates listening and learning to activate results in the life of someone else. When someone needs that extra push, sometimes they just need my presence, need for me to help guide them to how to actually activate and get things in motion. Next and final, I, as a pillar, am someone who promotes insight in others so that they can leave a legacy of authenticity and respect. How many of you know that when you are supporting someone else, they have fears and insecurities and challenges that they have to overcome? But as a pillar, when you are pouring into them, think about the lasting impact you're going to make when they create and leave their own legacy and they do it authentically as themselves. So yes, this week was challenging. Yes, I poured out a lot, and it was some tough obstacles that I had to overcome. But when I went back to my why and the role that I play in the life of others, it's written in stone that I'm a pillar. And I encourage you, as a pillar, to remember your why. What's important to you in the lives of the people that you serve. Until next time, be blessed.